fight. We need political action, and we have seen evidence of what we can do through like inspired political leadership that is willing to fight the fight. We've seen evidence like we've not had in the last 5 years of truly effective state and local level advocacy organizations affecting the kinds of changes and winning the kinds of fights you're talking about, and we need to like amp that up to the nth degree, and hopefully this movie will help with that. And at the same time, we've got to go on finding all the more folks in our communities, and as far beyond as we need to look to find people who are willing to channel their energy in this direction and start and just do so much more to build our capacity so that we can take advantage of the policy changes. Because if we don't have all the more people who are pipelined into school leadership roles and district leadership roles who can actually execute and actually provide the extra supports and the expectations and everything else that we need and that you all know we need, we're going to still be where we are today 20 years from now. I mean, I do believe that. Like, we got to do all things on all fronts, and it's actually not going to mobilize me. We can't oversimplify it, but it's actually not that complicated either. We just got to go on all fronts, and it's hard work.
Real quickly, just like I think we're, I think what Wendy and Howard are modeling right now is KIPPsters, we turn the either ors into the ands, is what we're seeing here. And the other either or that is really an and as well is what I was saying, what Howard was saying is also another and as well. We absolutely have to stay the course. We have to focus on great teaching, more of it. We have to get bigger and get better to get more of our KIPPsters to and through college, because that fuels working towards proving the possible. Okay? And in that, we have to make sure that the results and proving the possible get used as what they're talking about as well. Where our leaders can do that, but where we also, as we get bigger and better, our regions are able to focus on advocacy as well as taking on a great teaching. We need to get after that as well too.
We should not let the people who made this movie run from the movie. And this is what I mean by that. At the end of that movie, there was what you can do. What was really interesting is there's nothing in there that says that we ought to fight for the power of parents to choose. But there's nothing more powerful in the movie than that. Because it starts out with a dude saying, I have the ability to go past these terrible public schools and take my kid to a private school. Because we know that if you live in America and you got money, then you got the right to choose. Because either you're going to move to communities where schools work, you're going to put your kids in private schools, or you're going to get silver, or you're going to do all three. It's those poor parents who have no power to change their lives. And it's outrageous that at the end of that movie, they didn't put up there that one of the things that we need in that list of things that can bring about change is the power of poor and working class parents to choose the best learning environment